Hello, I'm Spencer. I am here to teach you new phrases and idioms to express your feelings. Today, I will introduce different ways to say that you really dislike or hate something. Let's get started. This video will help you sound more like a native speaker. The most common way to say you hate or dislike something is to use the verbs dislike and hate. For example, I hate hot summer days, or I dislike sweet food. You can also use hate with a verb and action by adding to before the verb, or ing to the verb stem. For instance, I hate waking up early, and I hate to say goodbye. With dislike, you can also use it with a verb, but it's important to note you cannot use the infinite to with the verb. You can only add ing to the verb stem. For example, I dislike listening to loud music, and I dislike going to high places. Firstly, instead of using dislike, you can use not a fan of or not big on. This means you don't really like something or someone. You can also use it with a verb, but only by adding ing to the verb stem. For instance, I'm not a fan of fruit pie, or he's not big on sharing his feelings. Secondly, instead of using hate, you can use disgust or disgusted by. This means you completely hate something. Both can be used with a verb, but you must add ing to the verb stem. Disgusted by is used when the subject of the sentence is a person. For instance, he is disgusted by cold noodles, or I am disgusted by loud chewing. Disgust is used when the subject of the sentence is the person or object that someone hates. For example, she disgusts me. Thirdly, you can say something or someone makes a person sick. This means you hate something so much you feel sick. The subject of the sentence is the person or object that someone hates. For instance, that video makes her sick, or you make me sick. It can also be used with a verb, but you must add ing to the verb stem. For instance, lying makes me sick. Now that you learned some new phrases, listen to a short conversation and see if you can pick out the idiom that means you dislike or hate something. Do you see that over there? See what? Those plastic bottles and wrappers on the ground. Oh, I see them. What's the big deal? There's a trash can nearby. I don't understand why people can't throw away their trash. I see it really bothers you. Yeah, I can't stand the sight of littering. In that case, let's pick up the trash and throw it away in the trash can. Did you catch the idiom in the conversation? If you said, can't stand the sight of, you're right. Yeah, I can't stand the sight of littering. This is an idiom that means you hate to see something or someone. This idiom can be used with an action, like in the conversation, by adding ing to the verb stem. She said she can't stand the sight of littering. Litter means to throw trash on the ground. You can also say, I can't stand the sight of him, or he can't stand the sight of fish. Let's review what we learned. First was not a fan of and not big on. I am not a fan of drinking. I am not a fan of drinking. I am not big on movies. I am not big on movies. Second was disgust and disgusted by. I am disgusted by bragging. I am disgusted by bragging. They disgust me. They disgust me. Third was make a person sick. Raw meat makes me sick. Raw meat makes me sick. That company makes me sick. That company makes me sick. Lastly, you learn the idiom can't stand the sight of. She can't stand the sight of cheating. She can't stand the sight of cheating. I hope this video was helpful in learning new phrases and idioms to express disliking or hating something or someone. Remember to practice using these phrases and idioms in your daily life to become a true master. I'll see you next time. If you want to learn more, download Cake now. It's free.